You guys may call me Fire Monkey, or Fire for short. And today, I am going to be playing a game called Children of Morta. Let's start off with normal difficulty. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I see a giant tree, and there's a mountain. Oh. That mountain just exploded. I see. And everything's dying.
Margaret awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms. Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry.
Okay. Just so you can...
The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again?
Has what begun again? Very...
John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
So sweet. So, during the cutscenes, I'm gonna try and not talk too much, because this game has a lot of story to it, and don't really want to interrupt you guys listening to the story. Where are we now? L to move. Okay. Why it gives Xbox controls is because I'm using an Xbox controller to play. X to swing my sword, and LB to hold out my shield. Okay.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
It looks cool. I wouldn't exactly say beautiful. What's that? I literally have no idea what that is.
It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
Press X to attack. I sort of figured that out before I got getting here. Your UI, your button layout map, is a little self-explanatory especially when you show us what the buttons are for us to press in order to do things. weird. Okay, not gonna question. Press A to evade. Uses up my stamina. Okay. So something I just found out is that you can still attack with your shield up. That's cool. I sort of dodged right into their attacks rather than dodge out of their attacks. So many enemies. I literally have no idea what that is. If I had to take a guess...
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
LB to do my shield. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while. But before I was interrupted by the narrator, I was about to say I wouldn't be surprised if that's just the respawn point in case I die. Which I don't exactly see how I'm going to die. But yeah. Just in case I need it sort of thing. You never know.
Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
Abated. I don't think I've ever heard that word before. But alright. Gemstone. Gather greater chests require a gemstone to open. Gemstones are found in different places like the animal corpses.
The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed
Damaged
energy.
enemies burn in fire. That sounds a little OP.
Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
Is it because of that yellow mark above its picture? Oh wow, that's pretty good. Let's get out of there real fast and then kill it. Press that to open up my skill tree. Gain a skill point when you gain enough XP. Spend the skill points to learn new spells or skills. Heaven's Strike. Call swords down from the heavens upon John's enemies. To use it, press Y. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. New ability. Press select to close the thing again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are respawn points just in case.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Wow, it damages. It doesn't seem like there's. I need to be within a certain range of them. You just sort of need to be on screen and they get hurt.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost.
That is much more prettier. Oh, what's over here? What's that?
Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by.
Can the enemies not go through the doors into the sacred ground?
Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion.
Who's that?
Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
Okay, so I have a sword and shield and she has a bow. Okay. Creates a temporary aura that damages nearby enemies. Press RB to use it. Okay. Let's try it out right here. You're gonna allow me to use it again? Okay. That's not a little broken, me being able to use an active twice in a row.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
That is one big fella. Well, 3 enemies disappear, but they also create A lot more than 3 enemies. I was about to say 3 enemies, but it sort of looks a little more than 3. Alright, so the big guy was all looks and no heart. A bunch of health books, so I don't need to really worry all too much, but still.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
It was John and Linda, right? John's the father and Linda's the daughter, I believe.
The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary.
Alright. And what's the sanctuary? I see we have a hidden... We're Batman. We have a hidden laboratory or whatever in the basement, hidden behind a fireplace.
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber.
Alright.
By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
Okay. Okay, so this is like...
Halls of Anaidia must be here, for she needs to be found.
Okay, the Silk Caverns. 1 of 3. Oh, so I can play as John or Linda. Okay. Well, I played John last time. Let's try out Linda. I'm honestly not too fan of, like, melee characters anyways.
A celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
Alright, so we get teleported back here right before we die. That's cool. That's good to know that we won't die. But just imagine how much pain. Sure, it might save your life, but it doesn't get rid of the pain.
Filling the winding tunnels of the silk-covered caves, the acrid taste of poison lingered in the air. Spiders. Linda told herself it was only target practice. As she readied her bow, they must find the spirit deep within the caves.
Spiders. I'm not a fan of spiders. Using her bow, Linda takes out her enemies from a distance. You can use the R to aim and shoot at the same time. To use the stamina, that's the stamina bar. Wow, it depletes fast. So I can't do it for long. That's good to know. It's also good to know that I can move while shooting. I only have my basic attack. Okay, so is X just the same thing as with this? Oh, looks like I have 2 dodges this time. Okay, so less abilities. Range, but I have 2 dodges as well. Sheesh, that's a lot of enemies, and I'm already having to deal with the spiders. Sheesh, I'm already about to die. And we just started. Money. What is the money used for? I wonder.
A treasure rested above them, locked behind chance and memory. They needed to place foot upon stone. If silence reigned, they could continue on. But if alarms were to ring, they had to begin anew.
Okay. So it's gambling. Oh, enemies. Okay. Sheesh, these guys are either have gone stronger since that last mission, or I'm just that much weaker. Okay. I don't remember which one I stepped on, I just remember it was one of the ones on the left. Or one of the ones on the right. Which... I'm literally about to die.
The Bergson
I'm dead.
began to slip away, wondering if this was death.
Hey, that's the symbol that I saw in the last level. Well, that was a horrible failure. Alright, well, let's head back.
They gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back. A sensation no hero could become accustomed to.
I bet. But it is nice to have something that saves your life, though.
As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony of the Rhea. With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor.
So we can get better armor and weapons. Right? Uncle Ben can upgrade and enhance the Bergson's equipment.
Uncle Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge. If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
So it's not money, it's called Morve, and you use it to upgrade. And these are the attributes, and they give us different stats. We don't get better equipment, we just upgrade our stats. Well, you're sort of forcing me, aren't you? I don't want to get armor. Yeah, why can't they get more primary damage? Or even movement speed, that'd be good. What's this?
She knew where it was coming from. Her ancestors had spoken of such corruption flooding down the mountain. But Grandma Margaret wanted to know what it was and what needed to be done to destroy it.
Okay. And what's this?
When light faded from the sky and most were fast asleep, Mary would write about her family, immortalizing them for future generations.
Aww. brighter. Alright. Oh, and what's over here?
On calm days such as these, Mary enjoyed venturing into the nearby grove. The woodland creatures came out to lend her company. The smallest ate from her basket while she took in the serenity of it all.
That's sweet. Alright. Let's head back into the dungeon and let's take a look and see if it's just Linda does less damage or they got stronger. Honestly, I'm hoping that it's Linda does less damage than John. But let's go find out. Oh, wow. Before, you guys, there's like 5 that were hitting all the enemies. There are a lot of enemies. Okay, most of them are all cleared out. There's one bat left. And later, oh, and another bat. It showed itself. Oh, so this is of course a corpse that I can loot from. What's
Linda heaved, trying to catch her breath. Between gasps, all that she could think of was the nearby.
Alright, so I think it's more so we do the same amount of damage, basically. They just got stronger. Sheesh, this guy is a lot more deadly than before. Say I just leveled up. Let me just clear out these enemies and let's go take a look. Okay, so this requires 2 skill points, while this still requires 1. Melee attackers take damage when blocked by John's shield. Yeah, I'll take that. That sounds cool. Sounds good. Well, trying to get deadly in here. No! There's so much money to pick up, or more to pick up. I can't believe I died. I'm so bad. Alright, well, seems like they do the basically same damage.
Kevin's need to help all began when his elder brother Mark left the house. His brother was strong, making any near him feel safe. But he left Kevin. Though Uncle Ben knew what his nephew needed, a focal point for his aspirations.
Okay. I don't have enough to buy anything. Ouch.
A mother away from her child would cause worry even in the best of times. And this was far from the best of times. It had been more than a year since Mark, Mary's eldest son, had gone to live in the monastery deep in the forest. The same forest was now the source of such worrying news.
That must be very scary. Imagine being a mother and your son was in some dangerous place. Alright, well, I want to level up the archer as well. So maybe she'll become better when I give her some levels. So let's try out Linda again. I shouldn't really be calling them by what weapon they have, but by their name. Alright. I like how I can shoot through the door. That's a little cool. Well, if something explodes. I see some holes in the ground over by that thing that explodes. Spike traps if I walk over them. Okay. Well, there's that level up that I was talking about. Alright. Okay, loose and arrow skyward to fall upon Linda's enemies with explosive force, or decreases the stamina Linda must consume while moving and shooting, increasing the duration she can perform. Let's get my second ability first. And then I will reduce my stamina. Being able to move and shoot at the same time is very
Everyone
important.
was encouraged to take part in a game of destiny. A prize awaited the fortuitous, but there was only pain for the unfortunate.
Okay, so it's a gamble. Oh, and I guess I lost the gamble. Okay. Wow, you couldn't hit all of them. You just had to... What are you? Okay. Just take some damage. Okay, okay, damage back. Alright, and then now it's your turn. Ah, I didn't realize I ran out of stamina. Okay, I'm about to die. Well, good thing I can shoot from far away. Maybe an enemy will drop a health potion soon. Or a gemstone. Alright, well, I'm low on health, so I don't really want to go near the exploding things all too much. Alright. Oh, I hear bats, I think. Health potion, I really need that. Not at full, close to half, but that's still better than nothing. Okay. Well, with that new ability, I can do much better. I guess with this character, you need to have a little bit more patience. Something I don't have much of. See? Patience. Oh, spider. Oh, a lot more spiders. I swear I hear bats. What are those green spiders? They shoot webs that slow me down? Is that it? Oh, I'm all out of stamina, that's why. Okay. I thought the spider web became so sticky I couldn't move, but no, I just ran out of stamina, simple as that. Well, you're over that dead body that has nothing in it that I can scavenge off of. Well, there's the bat that I thought I heard. Maybe the noise that I was hearing that I was calling bat noises, those actual spider noises. Pretty sure it's bat noises. Alright, well, real fast, before I go to the skill tree, let's clear out these idiots that... Hey, I'm getting hit! Let's get my, longer I can move while shooting. But yeah, no, I'm getting hit. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't see where it's coming from for some reason, or I don't see who's doing it to us. So let's not go investigate where they're shooting from. Like, I mean, I guess they are skeletons. Skeletons don't have brains, or do they? Who knows? I mean, they sort of have to have brains they can think on their own to come after me. Oh, pods can also drop money. That's cool. So I should probably be breaking all the pods as well. There's a bat that I missed. Okay, I have one gemstone, and that's a special chest that I can use the gemstone on. Okay, you hit both this time. Much better. See a couple pods right there. Alright, well, let's go open up this chest. Oh, so many enemies. So many. Yeah, no, now that I have my second ability, I'm doing much better. Okay. And then, for getting a kill streak, I get extra gold. That's really cool. That's really nice. I wonder what the highest kill streak somebody has gotten has been. I mean, it's gotta be, like, really high. I wouldn't be surprised if it's as high as, like, in the hundreds. Low 100s. I would doubt there'd be that many enemies, especially seeing how difficult the enemies are. But this is also the very beginning of the game. I have no idea what it's gonna be like in the or not a huge idea, at least. Alright, up or down? Let's go up. I'm still in the first part of the dungeon. There's two parts. What's here?
Pilgrims, once lost in cavern mazes, are now trapped. Their poor families forever looking forward to a return that will never happen.
That's sad. I guess that's the way out. Alright, well...
Energy flowed around the room. Before the hero, an object of the divine.
Okay, reset cooldown abilities and fill up my rage? I don't know what rage is. Okay. Doesn't seem as broken as I become electrified and damage all enemies around me. But not to mention, I don't think that'd be that useful on a person who's supposed to be raged. Alright. Nothing down there. I've been everywhere. Let's head on out now. Through this blue gate. Walk through the pilgrims' dead bodies and through the cave. We must go deeper. Area 2 of 2.
The halls of Anea Daya, so mesmerizing in their magnificence, were to be found at the end of a long road. And a hero never knows what is awaiting them at the end of a road. Moving is more important than reaching.
Alright then, it's time to move. Alright, there's those two enemies and another two. Sort of like mimicked. Nothing on that dead body. Why did you go over there instead of the ones that are closer to me that are about to kill me? Well, they're not about to kill me, they're about to attack me though. Or reach me. That is a lot of skeletons. Okay, let's damage them. Alright, let's get a move on. Bat. Health potion, that's nice. You can't go wrong with a health potion. Unless you're at full health. What is that, spider? I want that thing dead as soon as possible. I don't have a fear of spiders. but that thing is scary. Imagine a spider that size walking up to you in real life. Alright, so giant spider, which I don't know what it does still, and a powerful enemy. Alright, do that again. I don't know what my range is. It doesn't look like it did anything, but okay. Increased critical hit chance. Charms are magical objects found in the land. Pressing down can activate them. Are consumed after being activated. You can only carry one charm with you before activating its effect. Okay, but can I have multiple charm effects active at the same time? Oh, but the giant spider. Oh, I damaged enemies when I level up, and I killed that giant spider that was down here. Ouch. Well, I just took that Come on, kill things. Die. Alright. Oh yeah, I need 2 skill points to get something. Alright, time to continue fighting. One more level up and I can upgrade something. And I'm thinking of upgrading my stamina reduction while moving. It's just so good to be able to move and shoot. And they can't get to you unless they're ranged. Or at least they can't get to you easily. What's in here? Hey, it's the grandma.
How can this be? Is he lost? Muttered Margaret under her breath. Lost in the study of the walls and oblivious to her surroundings.
Well, let me go destroy this pots real fast. They can drop money.
She always had time for her children, but it was best to leave Grandma to her pursuits now.
Alright, bye Grandma. Nice talking to you. Study hard. If you're going back to school, don't fail. I mean, I don't even know what era this game takes place in, or if there's even a school in this game. Okay, spawn laser traps around you or the reset cooldown. I'm gonna try out laser traps. That sounds much cooler. I'm sorry. I mean, think about it. It's laser traps. Hopefully they don't hurt me as well. I really hope they don't. I really need to test it out now. Okay. Laser traps, let's go. Laser traps? Holy smoke. And they don't hurt me. That's cool. Really good. Alright. I think that's literally all of them dead. Okay. That went by much faster than normal thanks to laser trap. Takes a while for them to trigger. Increased movement speed and dodge chance at the cost of losing the ability to evade. I'm not sure if I want that. At least it's one of those, so I don't need to activate if I don't want to. But I'll hold on to it just in case. Sheesh, I'm a giant player that literally just stands there and looks pretty. 60-second cooldown for that ability. What? That's so long. Okay, bat. Try charging at me. What's this? Increased damage, decreased movement speed. Yeah, sure, I'll try that out. Wow, I do a lot more damage now. Yeah, I 3-shot the skeletons instead of like 4 or 5-shotting them. I don't know how much it was originally. What's this?
Not all in the caves
Hey,
were
there's someone
refugees.
here.
Some were just traveling merchants stuck in a bind.
I was trying to get more than that, but I just got stuck in a jam with not being able to hurt the slug that was right on top of me and not being able to dodge. Alright, a whole bunch down. No, I could have used that thing, but it's a little... Wave 2! Okay, time to use it! Time for lasers! Oh,
The
wow.
strange-looking shopkeep
very
dusted
easy.
off his clothes, tipped his hat. He invited them to stop by his shop later, promising something for all adventuring needs.
Okay, so he offers goods for stuff. Call forth a sword of divine to damage enemies. Sounds cool and all, but I really think it's not a 60-second cooldown. It's a lot more than 60 seconds. I think this is still better. Oh, that I do not like the look of that. Hey, shopkeeper, I'm sorry to bring these guys to you, but I'm not a close range person. I shoot enemies from afar. At least you didn't get hurt. Am I right? Yeah, I protected you. Yeah. That'd be sort of bad if I let him die after I rescued him. Hey, I dodged an attack. That's cool. What is my dodge chance anyway? Stupid spiders. Okay. I still have no idea what that big guy does. I'm not sure if I should be afraid of it or let it be, sort of thing. I still haven't leveled up in a while. I wonder why. Oh well. I got another gemstone somewhere. A companion that stuns enemies? Wait, I'm not alone anymore. I have a friend that stuns enemies. Seems like when I die, though, all the stuff goes away, disappears. It's a little sad. But understandable, that's how they make the game entertaining. Replayable and all that other good stuff. Nothing down here except for an explodey boy. I hope my companion can't get hurt. There are a lot of giant spiders. Oh, they shoot! Okay. They shoot. I don't like that. They shoot stuff that hurts. That is very scary. I'm surprised at how long I've lasted compared to the last 2 rounds. Honestly. Am I about to escape? Okay, so this is a teleport. I can do this to teleport. Right? Teleport, and I'm back here. Okay. It teleports me to the center. Alrighty then, let's see what's up here. A bunch of pots in a chest. Alright. Companion, please tell me you'll be of use. Against...
All 8 eyes studied the one so willing to walk into their own tomb.
Well, cavern of spiders. There had to be a brood mother here eventually. Lasers, go, do your thing. Oh, this brood mother spawns in, shoot the giant spiders. Alright, well, real fast, let's get that before I die. After spending enough skill points, each family member unlocks their own unique set of family traits. Family traits beneath benefit all other family members as well. If a family member grows in power, so does the entire family. So the family that moves together stays together, increase the entire family's movement speed. Oh, that's cool. I just lost the movement speed as well. Okay, since I am horrible at dodging this, I'm gonna use this to increase my dodge chance and movement speed. And I died. I didn't even get to dodge. Ugh. Well... Well, there's my results. I rescued a shopkeeper. Got a lot of money.
A set of daggers made just for him. They would be his guide to finding himself, his focal point.
Am I gonna be able to play as Kevin here soon?
The boy tested them. They felt good. Not too heavy, not too light. Like an extension of himself.
So am I gonna be able
Uncle
to play
Ben
with
suggested a few practice swings outside. The daggers sliced the air, guided with an easy grace. His nephew was clearly a natural with the blades and would be ready to join his father and sister in no time. But the boy's mother had words on that subject. 2 of her children were already risking their lives, and she would not have her precious little boy out there as well.
Poor Kevin.
Regretfully, he took the daggers away. Who was he to argue with a mother when it involved her child?
Fair enough, but all he wants to do is get out there
Handing
and
over the
fight.
daggers was like abandoning a part of himself. He was meant for them, meant to be out there fighting for what was right. He just needed to convince them.
How are you gonna convince them? Oh, a meeting at the table.
Uncle Ben pondered over a map he received from a refugee. The Silk Caverns were a twisted maze of dead ends and venomous nests. But somewhere along the right path, a Neadia, spirit of the Caldipo Caves, rested.
Alright, well, I have some money now. Let's increase my damage. I find damage being super important. And you know what? Let's also upgrade movement speed a little bit. Just realized that movement speed costs more than the initials level ups for the other 2. What's Book of Rhea? Can't go there yet. Okay. Alright. And I think that will be it for today. I plan on uploading another video of this here soon. Let me know if you liked it. And see you all later.